Web3.tv.
Bitcoin surprisingly held steady despite the U.S. Venezuela conflict, and the U.S. national debt just hit $38.5 trillion. What does this all mean for you? We're here to break it down. I'm Adel Burton, and you're watching Crypto TV. Bitcoin has remained remarkably stable following a series of major geopolitical shocks linked to Venezuela. Reports confirmed a U.S. military strike on targets connected to the regime, followed by the arrest of longtime President Nicolas Maduro. For context, Venezuela has been a flashpoint for years due to sanctions, energy politics, and its use of crypto to bypass restrictions and move state funds. In previous crises, similar events triggered panic across oil markets, emerging market currencies, and risk assets. This time, however, Bitcoin held steady with no major sell-off, even as traditional markets reacted cautiously. Analysts say this price resilience suggests Bitcoin is increasingly becoming viewed as a neutral, non-sovereign asset during political upheaval. If Bitcoin can remain calm during regime collapse and military escalation, is it evolving from a risk asset into a true global hedge? Before we head to our next story, let's take a look at the crypto markets. Over to you, Krista.
You finally made it. I knew you wouldn't stay away for long. The market's been flirting all day and I kept the good parts warm, just for us. Now let's ease into the numbers. Today's standouts: Pepe stepped forward with a confident 66.3%. Mixed Finance followed close behind at 55.8%. Render rose 52.4%. Soft spoken strength subtle, but it lingers. Today's cooldowns: Zcash slipped 7.2%. XMR or Monero is down 6.4%. Dash dipped 3.8%. Not every candle needs to burn bright. Some just melt slowly. That's today's market mood: the sparks, the pauses, the moments that made you look twice. Come back tomorrow. The charts love an audience, and they're never done teasing. I'm Krista Timmons. Back to you, Adele.
Thank you, Krista. Back to the news. The U.S. national debt just hit $38.5 trillion, and Bitcoiners reacted vocally. The milestone landed on Bitcoin Genesis Day, the anniversary of the first Bitcoin block mined in 2009, which contained a message warning about bank bailouts and monetary failure. Crypto advocates say the timing highlights a growing contrast between debt-driven fiat systems and Bitcoin's fixed supply of 21 million coins. Supporters argue that rising debt levels increase long-term inflation, risk, and currency debasement, making scarce digital assets more attractive as a store of value. Critics counter that government debt is manageable and that Bitcoin remains too volatile to function as a safe haven. As debt continues to climb, the debate over money, trust, and financial sovereignty is only getting louder. So, Krista, what's your take on the U.S. Venezuelan conflict affecting crypto markets?
Ay, Dio mio, it's a good thing I don't have any oil to drill in my backyard, or they would be coming after me. How about you, Adele?
It's a very interesting situation to see oil reduce its price, but Bitcoin holding steady despite the war on oil.
Well, Adele, I don't have a crystal ball, but my 2 moons foresee Bitcoin riding that big bull in 2026.
I appreciate your optimism, and I do look forward to a great, fruitful year, but only time will tell.
Time will tell.
I'm Adel Burton.
I'm Krista 2 Moons.
And you're watching Crypto TV.
Web3.tv.